Hey, what's up guys? It's Coach Emily here, and today I'm going to be teaching you some intro drills. So, first things first, we're going to be learning two backward rolls drills and two cartwheel drills. So before we get started, some things you need to know is first, always tell a parent before you start doing anything, before you start stretching, before you start doing any kind of drills whatsoever. Preferably have a parent watching you while you're doing it. Second, please make sure you're not using any furniture, any walls, any mattresses, absolutely anything around you, because that is not safe and it can tip over at any time. Third, please make sure you have no furniture around you, because all of these drills you're going to need some space. So make sure you don't have any furniture around you so you don't run into it. And fourth, make sure you are staying in your comfort zone this entire time. If we do a drill that is too hard for you, then try to break it down a little bit. Only do the beginning part of it, and we will show you some modified versions to show you how an easier version could work, so you can try that as well. Now let's get started with the drills.
Okay guys, Miss Emily's here and she's going to help us with this warm-up. It is very important that you do this warm-up before you start your videos every single time. Okay, we need to make sure that we're getting our bodies warm and ready to do our skills before we jump on in and do them, okay? So Miss Emily's going to start just like we do in class, and she's going to do high knees. She's going to stay in place, trying to get her knees as high as she can. We're going to do that for 10-15 seconds. To our next one, which is butt kick. So she's going to turn and she's going to jog in place and try to get her feet up and kick herself in the bottom. Again, we're going to do this one for 15 seconds as well. Great job. Thank you, Miss Emily. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do, we usually walk on our toes, so we don't have a big line at home probably, so you can do this in your hallway, or just ask your parents, or wherever they think is the best place for you to do it at home. That's fine. You can walk in a circle, maybe walk in a triangle, or walk in your favorite shape. We're just going to make sure we're walking on our tiptoes, okay? So Miss Emily, you want to walk on your toes? We're going to do this one for like maybe 10 seconds this time. Emily's going to do a straight line. Oh, switching it up. She's switching it up on us. Good job. Thank you, Miss Emily. And I'm sure you guys already know that we're going to do the same thing, but backwards this time. It might be a little bit difficult to do a shape going backwards, so maybe just do a straight line and have your parents guide you to make sure if you're getting close to something, they can tell you to freeze, or just kind of keep you safe. So Miss Emily's going to walk backwards on her tiptoes this time. See how Miss Emily's elbows are way behind her ears and her arms are extra straight? That is very good. We want to make sure that we're doing that just so we can get comfortable with that body position like we would in our skills at the end of them. All right, Miss Emily, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our kick lunge. You're going to put your hands on your hips, kick your foot up, step straight out to your lunge, and hold for like 3 seconds. And stand up. Now you're going to kick your other foot. Parents, we want to make sure that the kids are alternating their legs, so they're not just doing lunges on one foot. On one leg, because then we're missing out the other half of our body. Thank you, Miss Emily. All right, so we usually, we're going to go ahead and do our wrists and our ankles. I know, there's so many, we get switched up sometimes. All right, so you're going to roll your wrists in a circle. You can pretend like you're doing magic. You can switch up which way you go. You're going to do the same thing with your foot. Try and draw your favorite shape with your toes. Pretend you're a paintbrush. Very good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do our bounders. So the same position that the kids were in the standing on their toes, where they walk on their toes, it's going to be that same position in a bounder. They're going to make sure that they're pushing off of their toes and trying to go as high as they can. Miss Emily's going to do a demonstration for us, so you can do this one in place. She's going to really focus on keeping her toes, her heels, and her ankles together the entire time. Good job. Miss Emily looks like a kangaroo. All right, it's exactly what we want. Good, so we would typically do those going down a line. Well, we would also do them backwards, but if you don't have the space to do that, that's fine. You can go forwards, backwards, if you want to show that, so we can do a demonstration. Front to the back, to the front to the back, to the front to the back. Very good, Miss Emily. Thank you.
That's about it.
Yep. All right.
Hey, what's up guys? So this is Briley, and today she's going to be helping us out with some of our drills. So first things first, we're going to start off with some backward rolls drills. So she's going to face that wall, and she's going to put her arms up in a cone, making sure it is all the way behind her ears. You want to make sure you can see the ears right in front of the arms, and her arms are super duper straight. What she's going to do is she's going to sit into her backward roll and have her feet go all the way up to the top. So let's see that real quick. Feet up together and stand up quick. Good. So it's just like you're about to go into a backwards roll, but you're not fully doing it. So this is just going to help you understand what it's like to actually get your feet over you as fast as you possibly can. Also, it helps with standing up super duper fast, okay? So you really want to use your core. Go ahead and do it again. And feet together. Good. Stand up fast. Good. You want to make sure even at the end. Good job. Good fix right there. You want to make sure even at the end that your arms are all the way behind your ears and you are standing up super duper fast with your feet together. We're going to do 3 more. Go ahead. Good. Backing up and stand up fast. Cone. And good. 2 more. And 1 more. Stand up quick. Very good job. So you can try that drill as many times as you want. You're good. You can relax. You can do that drill as many times as you want. You can do it 2 times. You can do it 5 times. You can do it 10 times. Whatever you're comfortable with, okay? Next things next, we're going to do another backward rolls drill. And this is a little bit harder. So if you cannot do it, don't worry about it. Just do that first drill and try to work on getting those feet up fast and high, super duper quick. This is if you can actually do a backwards roll. So Briley's going to face that way, put her arms up in a cone, and she's going to do the full roll, but she's going to land in a plank, okay? So go ahead, Briley, let's show them. She's going to sit, arms back, push her arms up, and land right there. Notice how when she landed, she's keeping her arms super duper tight in by her shoulders and super duper straight. Good. Come down. Good. Breathe for a second. So notice how when she did this, she got her feet all the way over to that wall super duper fast. So what you're going to try to do with your feet is pretend like you're kicking a soccer ball with both feet, and you got to kick that soccer ball all the way to the goal, all the way to the other side, okay? You want to kick it as hard as possible. Not a baby kick, but a big, big kick, okay? So let's see that again. Arms up in your cone. And when she sits and bring her hand back, can you put your arms down like you would in the backwards roll? Yeah, just like that. When she sits, she's going to bring her elbows in super duper tight by her head. And turn around this way for me. And her hands are going to be super duper flat so she can put them on the ground, okay? Just letting you guys know that. Go ahead, put your arms up in a cone, and let's see it again. Sit and roll. Push your arms up straight, straight, straight. Good. Very good. Come down. So the biggest, hardest thing about this is making those arms super duper straight. So if you get your feet over super duper fast, you have to really think about pushing your arms up straight all the way to the top, right in by your temples. Otherwise, it'll be super duper hard. Make sure those arms are in tight and not out, okay? Try to push even faster with those arms this time, okay? 1 more time. Go ahead. Good job. Come down. Notice that time she made those arms super duper straight, super fast, and she got those feet over even faster than before, which makes it easier to get your arms straight. So very good job. Next, we're going to do some cartwheel drills. So if you don't have a cartwheel, you can do a monkey jump. But this specifically is working on cartwheels and trying to get your feet all the way up to the sky super duper straight, okay? And it is very, very hard. So if you have a parent or someone helping you out, a friend, whoever it may be, ask them to help you out with this because you will need just a little bit of help. So you're going to face that way for me, and I'm going to see passe. Notice that her arms are super duper straight, her toes pointed, knees up, lunge. Arms all the way behind your ears, flat front foot, bent knee, back leg super duper straight, and we're going to go into a lever. So she's going to bring her arms down, lean forward a little bit, leg straight, toe pointed, and notice how her head is in by her ears the entire time, okay? This is what's called a lever. Go ahead, stand up. So you can see that it is super duper hard. I promise if I wasn't here, she might have fallen over a little bit. It is very, very hard. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for anyone to do. So please have someone helping you. You want to just try to hold them as much as you possibly can from the arms and the legs, making sure both are super duper straight. Hold it for as long as you possibly can. If you are the one actually doing the drill, you want to make sure your core is staying super duper tight, arms straight, and legs straight, okay? And also, you want to try not to rely on the person that's spotting you too much, okay? Next, we're going to do that again, and then we're gonna actually do the cartwheel, okay? So passe, lunge, good lever. Good, from here, she's gonna use this foot and explode to the top into a cartwheel. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Very good job. So biggest thing about this cartwheel is you want that back foot to explode up to the top, all the way to that wall. You don't want it just to kick up to the sky, but all the way far to the wall, okay? So let's try that again. Passe, lunge, arms all the way behind those ears. Good, lever. Hold and explode that one up to the top, all the way to the wall. 1, 2, 3, go. Very good job. So you want to make sure when you land, this is something Bradley doesn't do too often. So when you land, you want to make sure you land one foot in front of the other. So can you put this foot in front? Good, even bigger. Bigger lunge. There you go. That's how you want to make sure you land, with one foot all the way out in front and one foot all the way out behind, okay? Let's do that one more time. Passe, lunge. Barely help now, spotters. Good, good, good. And kick hard. 1, 2, 3, kick. Good. Try to push that foot all the way to the wall over there. Not up to the ceiling, but to the wall all the way on the other side, okay? Very good job. You can relax. So, next, we are going to focus on the landing of a cartwheel. So, whenever most people do a cartwheel, they can just kind of land and put their feet together, walking around, don't really care. But it's super important that when you land, you want to land in a lunge with your arms up in a cone, frozen for 3 whole seconds, and then clean, okay? So we're gonna focus on that real quick. So Bradley, show me a passe lunge. Good, bring this foot just a little bit more forward. Good, you wanna make sure your knee is right above your toe, okay? Now I want you to do a cartwheel, land and lunge with your arms up in a cone, okay? Cone. Good, notice how far apart her legs are right here. Straighten this leg, hold for 3 seconds, and clean. Good. Now, notice how she cleaned. I made her clean because you want to make sure you try to do that and make it a habit to do after every single skill. If you go on any team whatsoever, you're going to have to clean after most of your skills. So just might as well make it a habit now, okay? Let's see that again. Straight legs. Good. Now, you want to make sure to try to get your shoulders up fast and chin up when you land. That's something most people don't do. Go ahead, clean. So, whenever you land, you want to make sure that first foot lands, you bring your chest up, and then that second foot comes down. So, try to slow it down a little bit for us at the end so they can see the feet, okay? Passe, lunge, and one foot stand, other foot. Good, chest up even more. Very good, and clean. Good, we're going to see that 2 more times, okay, just so you can really focus on that ending part. Ready? Passe, lunge, straight legs, and up. Good, shoulders up a little bit more, arms all the way behind your ears, and clean. Very good job. We're gonna see it one last time, okay? Remember, one foot, stand, other foot all the way behind, okay? Go ahead, passe, lunge, and up, arms all the way behind your ears, and clean. Beautifully done. Thank you very much.
going to do a little bit of conditioning now at the end of our videos. Miss Emily is going to help us out. The first one that we're going to do is we're either going to do a tabletop or a bridge. If you are under 5, I want you to practice doing this tabletop position. So Miss Emily's going to put her hands behind her. She's going to push her belly up. So remember, I want you to pretend like I have a glass of milk and you can hold it on your belly, okay? So Miss Emily, you drop your hips. Oh, if you're right there, then you just spill milk everywhere. All right, so make sure you keep your belly up high and keep your milk there and come back down. If you are 5 and older, you have the option of doing a bridge. So if you're very comfortable and you feel like you are ready to practice on your bridges, then I want you to do a bridge here. If you're older than 5 and you're still a little bit uncomfortable with doing bridges, that's okay. You guys can do the tabletop as well. So Miss Emily is going to push up to her bridge and make sure she's pushing the weight into her shoulders. Very good, Miss Emily. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds. Look up at the ceiling and come down slowly. Very good. Super duper job. All right, and we're going to do it again. And weight in your shoulders. Great job. You see how Miss Emily is keeping her arms so strong and all that weight is right there? That's what I want you to focus super hard on, okay? Look up at the ceiling and come down slowly. All right, one more, Miss Emily. Again, good job shifting that weight. Miss Emily has a super good bridge because she practices this all the time. Don't you, Miss Emily?
Yes, I do. All the time.
Very good. All right, now we're going to do one called inchworms. And these are a little bit tricky, but I really think you guys are going to do a great job on them. So what you're going to do is you're going to start standing up, and then you're going to fold in half and put those hands on the ground. Now you're going to walk your hands out one at a time, all the way out to where your back is flat, and then you're going to inch your toes up and walk your toes back out, and then walk your hands back in. Great job. Very good. You see how Miss Emily did not let her belly sink at all? That is very important, okay? You want to keep your arms very strong during this and squeeze your belly button. All right, Miss Emily, can we do it 2 more times? Walk your hands out and toes up. Super duper. And toes back. And hands back. Good job. And there you go. See how she just continued that time? You guys can do that. You don't have to stop in the middle. Toes all the way back out. Very good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do toe touches. So Miss Emily's going to lay down on her back. She's going to put her feet in the air, and she's going to reach up and touch her toes. Very good. Now, you see how Miss Emily's legs are not moving whenever she does that. All right, she's not bringing her toes to her hands. She's making sure she reaches up high to try and touch her toes, and she's squeezing her belly the whole time. You know how many you've done, Miss Emily?
10.
10. Perfect. That's a perfect number. Okay, guys, so you can go through those a couple times if you want. Make sure your parents are there with you while you're conditioning so that they can help you think about all those little skills that we were saying. And thank you, Miss Emily, for demonstrating for us. Do you have anything to add?
I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. Okay, everyone, now we're going to do a little bit of a cool down, okay? So I have Savannah and Bradley here, and they're going to help me out with it. So we're going to start off, bring your arms all the way up to the sky, slowly breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. You want to try to bring your arms all the way behind your ears, slowly stretching them further and further back, stretching out those shoulders, okay? Good, breathe in and out. And then you're going to come all the way down and try to touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, try to touch your ankles. Can't touch your ankles, try to touch your knees. Just go down however far you can, okay? You can already touch the ground, try to touch all the way to the ground. If you can't already do that, go ahead and try to hug, give your legs a good old bear hug, okay? And good, now I want you to walk your hands out. Good, just like that, into a seal. Make sure your feet are together. There you go, keep those feet together, legs straight. You're gonna try to bring your arms all the way to your hips and try to look up to the ceiling, okay? So I want you to bring those hands a little bit further in towards your hips. Good, push that hand, there you go. Push the hand in a little bit more towards your hip. Very good, you're gonna hold this for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, super straight out as far as you can. Head down, trying to make your nose touch the ground, okay? This helps stretch out your shoulders. While you're doing this, I want you to keep walking your hands out as far as you can to make sure you're still stretching out those shoulders as much as you can. Make sure you are also breathing as slowly as possible, okay, this entire time. And sit up. Good. From here, they're going to roll their head around about 10 times. You can go whichever direction you want because in just a second, we're going to switch it. Good. Head all the way back and around and rotate it. Gonna go the other direction now. Try to make sure your neck is all stretched out. While you're doing this, you guys can stop doing that now. And I want you to rotate your wrist all around, okay? While you're rotating your wrist, you can also go down on your knees and you can put your hands in front of you and rock back and forth. You can rock forward and flip your hands. Or you can make your fingertips face the walls and rock side to side. Whichever way, you can put your hands whichever direction you want. Whichever way you feel comfortable, okay? And done. You're all done. Go ahead, stand up for me. Thank you so much for helping me out. That is all that we have with our cool down drills. You all are all good to go. Thank you all for watching very, very much. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy and well, and I cannot wait to see you all in the gym very, very soon.